following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring, from Hong Kong, China, Hugh Lee.
Both superstars look ready. I'm excited for this one.
Approaching the ring, from Montreal, Canada, Kent Ross.
Oh, the WWE Universe letting him hear it.
Thank you for joining us on this unforgettable night. Michael Cole, alongside my broadcast partner, Jerry the King Lawler and King, we're already going with what should be an outstanding match.
Oh, yeah. This is absolutely fantastic. Do you see this, Cole? Just as important. Do you hear it? Oh, man, so powerful. We're in the feeling out process here. Who's going to get the advantage and maintain control?
Oh, as we've said many times, King, when you leave the ring, the match becomes incredibly dangerous.
Yeah, you're right. And I think the crash into that ring post summed that up.
Tie up. This is about skill and power.
I have a strong feeling that these guys will throw caution to the wind and just go full steam ahead. Big elbow. Wow, talk about timing. There's going to be a lot of offense in this match. This could be big.
What a fierce kick. How sudden was that? Wow. And he does it one more time.
A momentary mistake, and Mr. Black capitalizes. Did you hear how his leg connected?
An aggressive shot to the midsection.
What a counter by Mr. Black.
And there's the elbow. Oh, man, a huge jaw-jacking drop kick.
A momentary mistake, and Mr. Black capitalizes. What incredible agility. What a counter by Mr. Black. Ow. He was able to reverse that. Hurricane Rana. What an impact from that kick. Boy, he was able to reverse, get out of that.
He's going for the pin. This could be it. Look at these two jockey for position. Nice reversal.
A momentary mistake, and Mr. Black capitalizes.
Oh, back to the head, back to the temple. And he gets out of the way.
Each of these competitors is looking for the slightest hint of weakness in the other. And there's the reversal.
reversal. Man, this is one of those matches you just like to sit back and enjoy watching.
Oh, don't do this.
Whoa!
Oh, and he eats the canvas.
Look at this, it's locked in.
This hold is locked in really good.
Yeah, he's got to get the pressure off somehow.
And he makes it to the ropes. Into the collar and elbow tie-up. Only one can come out ahead.
That was an impressive soup. Here's a cover. I just can't get over the physicality of this match. This has been brutal.
And there's the submission hold. Will this do it?
Oh, you're not going to last long here.
No, it's time to fight out or tap out, King. What diabolical things are going through that mind right now?
When you get in control like this, you want to throw everything at your opponent. And that could be what we're seeing here.
And now the toll of this very physical contest is beginning to show on his body. I can't believe everything that's transpired thus far. It's been so physical.
What a counter by Mr. Black. That kick almost took his head off. What's he going to do here? What's he going to do here?
I'm having a hard time figuring out what they're going to do next.
This is it.
What does he have on his mind? I can't believe he just speared him through the barricade. Completely destroyed that barricade. This is unbelievable.
And he's heading.
I hope this doesn't end in the countout.
I'm warning you, keep it up. Each of these competitors is looking for the slightest hint of weakness in the other.
A picture-perfect backbreaker right there. He thinks he has it. Two.
Oh, what a painful kick.
He swung wild with that one. Vicious smack to the torso. And he missed that one.
You see this, Cole? Just as important. Do you hear it? Oh, man, so powerful. Oh, this WWE Universe is rallying. Ooh, blocked.
He anticipated that move perfectly.
A swift kick. Look at that amazing roundhouse kick.
Watch Mr. Black. Heads up. I'm not sure. But with a miss like that, I'm wondering if he has something in his eye.
I can't believe everything that's transpired thus far. It's been so physical.
Whoa, what a drop kick.
This is unreal, King.
Did you see that, Cole? We got a cover.
Two. The physicality. He can barely stand, but he still presses on.
That's it. He's done.
I can't believe everything that's transpired thus far. It's been so... His shoulders are down. Two.
Oh. Lee with a nice reversal. Cole, what's he got in mind?
There's the suplex.
He could pin his opponent right here.
These athletes seem to have tried everything in their playbook.
Oh, there's more in their arsenal. I promise you that. I don't know what it is, but they'll find it. Watch out here.
The Frankensteiner.
No, blocked. A momentary mistake, and Mr. Black capitalizes.
I can't believe everything that's transpired thus far. It's been so physical.
Here's a cover.
Two. He swung wild with that one.
What a counter by Mr. Black. This might be big.
What a wicked neck breaker.
What an impact from that kick. We got a cover.
Two.
He's putting those educated feet to good use. Look out. Oh, my gosh.
At what point, King, do those thoughts creep in of, what do I have to do to put this match to rest?
And I don't know. I don't know as a WWE superstar if you ever have those thoughts of self-doubt.
And he gets to the ropes.
This arena starting to come together in support. They're urging him to turn it around. What's he going to do here? What's he going to do here?
Great reversal.
You can see the wear and tear that this fight has taken out of these men.
He's going for the pin. This could be it.
Well, he was able to reverse and get out of that.
He was one step ahead on that one.
Oh, did you see the force behind that?
I can't believe everything.
He could pin his opponent right here.
He's still not through. Oh, wait, nice reversal. Look out!
Here we go. Here we go. He's hanging on for dear life.
Oh, the longer he stays in this, the closer he is to losing the match.
The referee's calling for the bell. The match is over.
That match was incredible. I can't believe what we saw during it. Let's take a look back at what exactly happened during this one.
Here is your winner, Kent Ross.
What a nasty hold that was.
Oh, yeah. You get caught in that, and you have no choice but to tap out.
The following Divas contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Istanbul, Turkey, for a...
Oh, the WWE Universe letting them hear it.
And approaching the ring, representing the Outlaws from Tokyo, Japan, Yuri Matsuda.
Oh, I am ready for this.
There's the bell, and here we go to determine the next #1 contender. What a match this is going to be. Matsuda just a bit faster there. A swift kick. And she gets slammed to the floor.
I'm having a hard time figuring out what they're going to do next.
What a chop. Matsuda has the headlock.
Each of these competitors is looking for the slightest hint of weakness and
Hold it up. End over end.
That suplex was picture perfect. What an impact from that kick. Ooh, blocked. Oh, the princess, just one step ahead. Boy, Michael, we have the best job in the world getting to call matches like this.
Nice reversal.
And the princess counters it.
Nice snapmare takedown.
Oh, out of nowhere. There's going to be a lot of offense in this match.
In a shot to the solar plexus. The kick connects. Matsuda has the arm.
Oh, no. Oh.
King, what does Matsuda need to do here?
Right now, her speed's been neutralized. So what she has to do is figure out a way to pick up the pace. Man, this is one of those matches you just like to sit back and enjoy watching.
Mr. Target there. Quick thinking to avoid that.
Oh! Oh, the princess, just one step ahead.
She misses with a wild strike.
What's going to happen now?
Counter by Matsuda.
Look out! Look out! Oh, Michael, I love the... What a powerful choke slam.
A good snapmare.
Not this! Good grief!
I'm at cover here. 1, 2, 3.
whether you like it or not, there's the match right there.
Oh, they mesmerized the WWE Universe in that match, and here are just some of the highlights.
Here is your winner for
A lot of aggression there.
Well, that was just a one-sided beatdown.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Osaka, Japan, goes O.
Both superstars look ready. I'm excited for this one.
approaching the ring, representing the Blood Brothers, from Toronto, Canada, Mitchell the Motor.
I have been looking forward to this one.
There's the bell, and here we go. Struggling for control. This will be a physical battle.
Oh, jeez. He almost had his head taken off with that one.
And he goes for the neck breaker.
Oh, what a painful kick. Did you hear how his leg connected? No, blocked.
Great reversal.
These competitors will always be looking to unleash their finishing maneuver. And when that happens, the complication of the match can change in a heartbeat.
And that's a stiff kick. Boy, he was able to reverse and get out of that.
Wild strike doesn't find a home.
We're in the feeling out process here. Who's going to get the advantage and maintain control? Oh, man!
And he collapses down to the canvas. And can you believe that impact?
And did you hear the impact on that kick? Oh, did you see that knee? We're in the feeling out process here. Who's going to get the advantage and maintain control?
And this is going to return to the ring.
We're in the feeling out process here. Who's going to get the advantage? Oh, jeez!
And he lands in a heap.
Oh, reversal! Oh!
Wild strike misses the target.
DDT'd right on his face.
What a reversal.
Oh, a face buster.
Great match here. But if you missed any of the matches from this week, go to WWE.com to catch up on all the action.
He was able to reverse that. Oh, man.
In a shot to the solar plexus.
He saw that one coming.
What a nasty elbow.
Just a bit quicker on that exchange.
And he brings his leg crashing down.
And the Samurai reverses it.
Caught the leg. Wow. These superstars looking for a victory, looking to build momentum.
He's got him.
Good Lord, look at the fire in his eyes.
Oh, this isn't over yet. Look at him go. Talk about having a reserve in the fuel tank. Man, this is one of those matches. Oh, I think he wants to put him through that table.
This match is going from bad to worse.
You said it. I don't think this is a good idea.
No, good Lord, I don't believe that just happened. I can't believe everything that's transpired thus far. It's been so physical. The physicality. He can barely stand, but he still presses on.
6.
trouble there. What a hellaciously physical match these gladiators have put each other through. The intensity in this has been incredible.
Oh my gosh! Great counter by the motor.
He fails to connect.
I'm having a hard time figuring out what they're going to do next.
That should do it right there.
Boy, he was able to reverse and get out of that. Boy, this has just been pandemonium.
And he gets out of the way.
Oh, out of nowhere.
At what point, King, do those thoughts creep in of...
He may have to tap out right here. Wait a minute.
refusing to give in there? What sheer determination.
He was one step ahead on that one.
I can't believe everything that's transpired thus far.
He could pin his opponent right here.
And he missed that one.
We know what this is. This has been a war.
Hooks the leg. 2, 3.
Whether you like it or not, there's the match right there.
Whoa, I can't believe what we saw in that match. Let's play some of the highlights back.
Here is your winner, Go.
Oh, what an incredible match.
That one could have gone either way. Nobody has anything to be ashamed of in this one.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Dublin, Ireland, the Heritage Champion for Golf Murphy.
Well, the WWE Universe sure isn't shy about sharing their feelings about this superstar.
Approaching the ring from Finland, Jerry Sonia.
Oh, listen to this place. Everybody's on their feet. I love this atmosphere.
And this one's destined to be a human demolition derby.
Did you see that, Cole? Talk about getting your spine adjusted. Jeez. Oh, reversal. Oh. Did you hear how his leg connected? Bam!
What a fierce kick. Nobody wants to give an inch in this. This match is being televised around the world in 18 languages in over 110 countries. And there's a stiff clothesline.
Oh, and he lands that one right to the head. We're in the feeling out process here. Who's going to get the advantage and maintain control?
The power of the bruiser is just too much on that exchange. And a jaw-jacking punch.
What a wicked neck breaker.
And he's displaying tremendous viciousness.
So much on the line in this one. And like they say, on any given night, anything can happen in the WWE. A bruising counter.
And he dodges that one. And he tosses his opponent to the ground.
Oh, that elbow's gotta hurt. He's putting those educated feet to good use.
These are great competitors, great, tremendous gladiators here in WWE. One word describes this assault: punishment. He's absolutely punishing his opponent here.
Oh! Missed him.
Great match here, but if you missed any of the matches from this week,
Oh my gosh! Turned inside out. Counter by the Butcher. Ow! Ooh, he was able to reverse that.
huge shot to the temple. And he gets out of the way. Big kick echoing around the arena. Warlock reverses it. These superstars looking for a victory, looking to build momentum.
A bruising counter.
That's not good.
Reversal there. Knocked into the middle of next week. Ouch. You can hear that in different time zones.
King, what do you expect out of Warlock here?
Well, listen, we knew this was going to be close. But if he can lash out with one of those signature moves, he'll be right back in this. Uh-oh, it might be time to run. Oh, nice reversal.
A stiff shot with the elbow. Not today, too fast.
These guys are giving it absolutely everything they've got. Ouch, that's gotta hurt. And he reversed it. Good move there. Call your friends. Let them know what's going on right now in this awesome match.
He anticipated that move perfectly.
Oh, this is dangerous. Incoming. Missed that by a good foot or two. Watch it. He looks fired up here.
This is unreal, King.
Man, this has been a great matchup.
Nice reversal. And he dodges that one.
Whoa, look out. He's trying to turn this around.
Wow, King. I didn't think we would see this. Talk about defying the odds. The roof's going to blow off this place.
Watch this.
And now, looking at the physicality of the bruiser.
I'm having a hard time figuring.
Hooking the leg. 2, 3.
The bruiser wins. Whoa, I can't believe what we saw in that match. Let's play some of the highlights back.
You have to like this display.
Well, I like the display, but I don't know how much trust there is in the ring.
The following contest is a submission match. Making his way to the ring, representing the Wolfpack from Windsor, Ontario, Canada, the Global Heavyweight Champion, Brain Kirk.
Wow! Listen to that reaction!
These two competitors just can't wait to get at each other.
Oh, man, look at them go! Fists are flying, Cole!
There's the bell, and it won't sound again until one of these superstars taps out.
Each of these competitors is looking for the slightest hint of weakness in the...
Very, very painful hold here. What's he gonna do? He's wearing him down with a very effective submission hold.
What diabolical things are going through that mind right now?
When you get in control like this, you want to throw everything at your opponent. And that could be what we're seeing here. At this point, you have to figure that the next person to apply a submission will win. Ooh, blocked.
Looks like we're going back inside. What a nasty elbow. Now taking this match outside. There are no countouts.
Oh, what's he got in mind? He may have to tap out right here. Oh, you're not going to last long here.
No, it's time to fight out or tap out, King. And there's the release. What's going to happen now?
I'm scared to ask.
The tension, the drama. This is electric. And it looks like we could be heading back into the ring.
Talk about an immovable object.
Nice reversal.
DDT.
I can't believe everything that's transpired thus far. It's been so physical. Not today, too fast.
Whoa. Oh, big DDT.
I can't believe everything that's transpired thus far. It's been so physical.
And that was a huge counter.
I'm having a hard time figuring out what they're going to do next.
Big powerbomb.
Counter by Lance.
Each of these competitors is looking for the slightest hint of weakness in the other.
Lance just got blasted. Oh, back to the head, back to the temple.
Oh, big elbow. Let's do it. Boy, he was able to reverse it. Get out of that.
Again, no countouts. These competitors can do whatever they want outside of the ring. And there's the submission. Can he fight out?
Really going to work here. Just wrenching that thing.
refusing to give in there. What sheer determination.
He missed.
I can't believe everything that's transpired thus far. It's been so physical. Telegraphed, and Lance capitalized. And a wicked clothesline.
A vicious elbow drop delivered with a lot of force. He almost took his head off with that lariat. He's going to give up. He's got to give up. No one can get out of this.
There's no escaping this.
Too slow.
Great reversal.
The mechanic just a bit faster.
He was able to reverse that. Oh, what a shot. Reversal.
At what point, King, do those thoughts creep in of, what do I have to do to put this match to rest?
And I don't know. I don't know as a WWE superstar if you ever have those thoughts of self-doubt. That was a heavy shot.
The mechanic.
Retrieve.
Counter by Lance.
I'm having a hard time figuring out what they're going to do.
What a move. What a smart move.
Reversal by the mechanic. The mechanic.
Great move by the mechanic.
Quick thinking to avoid that.
Knocked into the middle of next week. Oh, no. Wait a minute, Cole. What's he going to do here? Well, he was able to reverse and get out of that.
The mechanic just a bit faster. Nobody wants to give an inch in this.
Oh, man. What impact from that suplex.
I can't believe everything that's transpired thus far. It's been so physical. He drops the elbow. Nice reversal.
And there's the flying forearm.
What a move! Telegraphed, and Lance capitalized. Reversal by the mechanic. Oh, don't do this! He gets out of trouble there.
He's got him. DDT.
I can't tell if that's a cut or a broken nose, but either way, the referee might need to stop this fight.
What a punch.
Elbow drop.
Boy, this has just been pandemonium. He was able to reverse that.
Not this time.
What a knife-edge chop.
Lance. Lance got it.
Nowhere to go. That's it. The match is over. They mesmerized the WWE Universe in that match. And here are just some of the highlights.